right here in front.
Welcome, everybody, to 10 Excelsior, the mostly Marvel show
Podcast.
podcast. I'm your host, Ricky. With me, as always, Dennis.
What's up?
We're back. We took 2-3 weeks off. Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
We took 1 week off.
Happy holidays.
We took 1 week off.
I
I was ready to go, by the way. I was ready to do this.
Yeah, I had my work. I forgot about my work holiday party last Tuesday.
I know,
to be fair, I was back in time.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was a open bar party.
Oh, well, good for you.
Physically, I was here. Mentally, I was not.
It would have been fun.
Episode 28, we're talking about Captain Marvel.
We are. But thankfully, we're talking about other stuff too.
Yeah, there's other stuff. This actually might work a little bit better because it'll put us Wonder Man's next month, or in a day in a month, a day in a few days. Those might actually work out in our favor.
Yeah, I think we'll be 1 week ahead of Wonder Man, right? But
yeah,
I think for me, I'm only slightly bummed because I really wanted to end this year with something more fun than Captain Marvel. But I understand we had to accommodate, and it's cool. But we can kick off the new year with Endgame. I do feel that as far as superhero movies go, we peaked a couple weeks ago. We peaked with Infinity War, and so when I talk negatively about anything that came after Infinity War, know that it's universal. It's pretty much everything after, for me, gets a little rough. Especially Ant-Man and the Wasp. That was rough. But for as much as I enjoy Endgame, I will have my negatives to say about that one as well. So take it with it what you will. But I am excited to almost be done with phase 3 because then we're caught up. We can
end the show. We
can end the show, or we can keep going and talk about whatever we want for forever and ever and ever. What did you do in between the 2 weeks besides go to your company party?
I saw you a second rare third appearance for us.
I mean, yeah, that's true. We are family, so we hung out for Christmas.
Always a great time there. What did I do? A lot of work, a lot of lounging. I watched Marty Supreme.
Okay.
It's a good movie if you like Uncut Gems.
I've heard that movie is not doing well in the box office.
I feel like it's doing okay for what Avatar is not doing well in retrospect. I still haven't seen Avatar.
Oh, really? You haven't?
No, I burned my movie ticket on Marty Supreme, which is fine. I like that movie. I will say that movie, it's Uncut Gems adjacent, which just makes sense. Same director. It's not really a ping pong movie, which I think works in its favor. But it was neat. I think a neat thing that movie does is it populates a 1950 New York with known celebrity New Yorkers, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like actors who are from New York, and I think it gives an extra little sauce. And it's pretty random too. Like Penn Jillette has a pretty small but significant role in that movie.
Okay.
Just as a person from New York. So there's a lot of little things like that. If you know, you know. And I just started playing Arc Raiders. That's kind of been the game of this little break.
Okay.
Are you familiar with what that is?
It's a loot and shoot multiplayer.
A loot and shoot. I like a good one of those. I like the Call of Duty one a lot, and too bad they canceled it. So it fills that void.
Okay.
But I think specifically any game with a good proximity chat, I'm all about.
Ugh. I'm not about that.
Arc Raiders does it in a way where you can toggle it on and off at will.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Mm.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad you found a game to relax with. Are you working this week, or have you been taking? Are you rough?
All week.
What?
I am working all week.
Yeah, I worked yesterday, and I worked for a little bit today, but I'm off for the rest of the week. So I intend to get some gaming in. I've also been trying to clean up the little toy area behind me just to make it a little bit more usable for other parts of the room, more usable for me, because I just have too many action figures from the most recently, just from the last few months, like that I not put away. Like like if people were to see all these, they'd be like, "Whoa, where'd you get those?" They'd be like, "Sometime between August and now." Like it's a lot of them. But
Oh,
what's up?
I got Gunpla or Gundams for well in a white elephant exchange at work,
Okay.
and I've been doing that. That's also been like my little.
Have you been painting it too, or is it
These are not
pre-paint?
painting molds.
They're
Painting
pre-painted.
one. They're pre. It's all plastic, but I am weathering them.
Are you getting the little black fine tip
Yes,
pen to
I'm
go
panel
into the?
lining. I have Gundam markers.
Yeah. All
I
right.
bought special nippers and files.
Are you having fun with
Uh,
it?
I've done them before. I've never like bought the stuff to do it. So I'm like,
Okay.
if I'm since I was gifted the thing, like two for like nippers are like only like
Hmm.
$10 for a decent pair.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah. That's
it's
cool.
relaxing to just start doing it. Um,
Okay.
so that's been a fun little side hobby.
Nice, nice. Yeah. What have I been doing? I've been aside from work, I've been like I think I told you before, yeah, galleries and stuff. Like it stuff's winding down for me, so I've been trying to chill out, mellow out. I watched Lindsay beat the Dispatch the other day. That was fun to watch her do that. I just really love that game, and it was fun to see the different choices she made in that one. I've still been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 every now and then. We actually played two back to back, one on Sunday and one session on Sunday and one yesterday. And I'm just amazed that I've been playing that game for 2.5 years, and I still find new things in it that I've never seen before, and I think that's what makes it just such a timeless experience. It's really fun. Um, and other than that, like I've been watching. Strangely, I've been watching a lot of. I finished Pluribus. It's a great show.
You
It's
know, I gotta watch the Godzilla show.
yeah, I'll get there eventually. I thought I'm supposed to watch some golf show with Owen Wilson or something like that.
It's a choose your own adventure.
Okay,
The
gotcha,
Godzilla show is, I think, good. Has good people in it.
gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I've actually been watching The Dragon Prince on Netflix. I never finished it. I like it. It has notes of Avatar in it. Like it
Like
feels like it's
Airbender.
made. Yeah, it feels like it's made by somebody who loved growing up with Avatar: The Last Airbender, and so it tries to do like every season is a different book, like in all
Hmm.
these things. And I'm one episode away, and I really do enjoy that show. It's cool. I'm just doing it because I've been hearing that Netflix is starting to get rid of some of their older shows, and people don't know where they're going to go. This one just ended this year, so I don't think it's in that much of a danger. But just to be safe, I wanted to finish that one because yeah, I like it. I like to support the animated shows that Netflix puts out there. And then I did watch Avatar with Travis and his friends for his birthday. Um, it was fine. It was better than the previous ones, in my opinion.
So it's
Um,
the best one.
yes, I liked it. The reason I liked it is because there's a new villain in it, and
Hmm.
she is captivating. Like
Charlie Chaplin's granddaughter.
yes, yeah, she's a scene stealer, like for sure. But the beauty of it also is like that Quaritch has a bigger villain role again in this season,
Hmm.
this in this third movie, and so like the two of them together are just a really fun group of villains that make the movie more enjoyable for me to watch. You know what I mean? Like, I did drink an espresso in the middle of the movie, espresso martini, actually, to keep me up.
Those are two different things.
I know, but I think the espresso won out because I didn't really fall asleep in that one like I normally do in
Are
Avatars.
you down for 2 more? Are you down for 6 more hours of Avatar?
I'm never down for them, but like I'll show up because it's Travis's birthday, and like he is fun. He's excited because next year he wants to buy out the theater for Avengers, and I can get behind that way more than I can for
I can get behind that.
Avatar. Yeah,
Travis, friend of the show.
You should talk to Travis.
Every friend group, my other friend groups, I tell them about that story, and
what story? Oh, going to see Avatar?
No, the bathroom story, and everyone's in agreement with me.
Yeah, but let's think about it. Are any of those people inviting you to sold out movie theaters?
That's fair.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that. That's true.
Yeah. So question the quality of those friends.
Actually slightly Comic Con related. Shout out to friend of the show, Oliver. He helped me get tickets for a family member who hadn't been a long time, in like 10 years. So that was a little surprise Christmas gift for them.
Wait, you got tickets for a family member? I don't understand.
One of my family members, yeah.
Tickets to what?
Comic Con.
Oh, to Comic Con.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that part. I thought you were just I got you. Okay, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Not on my side of the family?
No.
Okay, cool. You're gonna make it weird. You're gonna make it weird, sir. That's okay.
I'm planting the seed now because I've thought about this now. Like, all right. It's a different dynamic now.
Okay. All right. I understand. And then the other thing I did do that I absolutely loved so much more than Avatar is I went and saw Anaconda on the day after Christmas. That movie was fantastic.
Can we spoil that movie? Do people care if we spoil that movie?
I don't think there's really much to spoil in the movie.
I know Ice Cube's in it.
Yeah.
Is J-Lo in it?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see it.
But it's like a Tropic Thunder movie, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure. So it's like Ice Cube and J-Lo, not characters.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. It's funny. Like, it's basically about owning the movie rights to Anaconda.
Is any of them? I remember loving Lake Placid as a kid.
I've never watched Lake Placid. I just can't. Like, I think the special thing about Anaconda is like it was one of the first like big budget ones of that time to have like a giant CG animal going around and murdering people. But I think there's something about the timing of when that movie came out. There's something about the actors that were all trying to make names for themselves, as actors. Like, I mean, Eric Stoltz was not. Eric Stoltz and Jon Voight have already been around the block for a while. But J-Lo and Ice Cube were both trying to make something out of this, this Hollywood go. And Jon Voight was just bonkers. His accent in that movie was so nuts. But I think the movie ended up being charming because it was funny when it wasn't supposed to be funny. Do you know what I mean? And it's a very endearing thing to anybody who was in their, college age time, like when they saw that. And so what I think is really cute about this movie that came out this past week is it's a love letter to the people who loved that first movie in that age demographic. So it's assumed that you're the same people who grew up and are now in your 40s and want to chase the comedy of Anaconda, but this time the writers are in on the joke. Do you know what I mean? Like, and so it makes it really fun because it really does pay a lot of homage to the old movie, but in all the most absurd ways ever, and then sometimes it just has comedy sequences in it that you just never expected, and they're bonkers, and it's
I'm trying to
funny.
think what would be my movie for my generation of in the
Yeah.
same.
I mean, Sharknado is that for a lot of people too, you know what I mean? But Sharknado was never big budget enough. Sorry, Sharknado was Sci-Fi Channel, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's where Sharknado was. Like that's what the space it occupied. But I think we got Sharknado because of Anaconda,
Anaconda.
right? Like, yeah. Anaconda, like
Was it Anaconda before or after? I like Deep Blue Sea a lot too.
I think Deep Blue Sea might be either the same year or the year after.
Same year, 99.
Yeah, I felt
Or
that.
late after,
Yeah.
97, 99. Yeah.
Oh, 97. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Anaconda is just a charming, stupid movie that I never really want to go back and watch. So I appreciate that the new one makes it so I don't have to go back and watch it ever again, because it references all the parts that I remember fondly, and I don't have to see any of the parts that suck. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
it's a big remember me movie.
Yeah, but also Jack Black kills it in that movie. Like he's just,
Is it R?
yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's R. I remember several F-bombs in that movie.
You get
Several.
2.
Yeah, but I think there's more than 2 in that one. And people get eaten quite often by snakes in that movie. Like, yeah. I wouldn't say it's a particularly gory movie, but I would be surprised if it's not R. Yeah. I loved it though. It's great. It's fun. Highly recommend when it's available to watch streaming. Check it out. I just wanted to get out of the house. Like we needed to decompress after Christmas. It was like that was a lot of like that was the most people I've been around since Comic-Con, you know, I think like probably maybe
It's a good time. That was a good
yeah.
good.
Our family's big, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
It's a big family.
I feel like that's a small Christmas compared.
I know it was. That's what I'm saying. But I've probably been around. No, I've been around people from the markets and stuff.
I do appreciate. It is a certain dynamic that we don't have kids at our Christmas.
It's kind of cool right now.
It is kind of cool.
You got to cherish the ones without the kids, because I promise it's either going to be you or someone else around your age is going to screw it up and bring the kids back into the mix. Then we're going to have crying babies at Christmas.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even denying it. Damn.
It's inevitable.
Damn. Yeah, it is inevitable. Just like Thanos and the Avengers.
I don't know. We got some Avengers news. If we
let's
dip into that.
do it. Let's do it. That's what I was trying. It was bad.
As we think we reported on last show, the Doomsday trailer that had leaked, it has since come out. Shows Steve Rogers on the bike looking at a baby. Whose baby is it? Got to find out next year.
People were not happy in the theater with that trailer.
It is kind of like
that was a lame ass experience watching that in Avatar. Yeah.
There has now since been 2 more trailers.
There's been one officially.
The X-Men one's playing right now.
I think it's playing tomorrow. If you check Marvel's YouTube, they haven't posted it yet.
Well, they only posted the Thor one yesterday.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 2 new trailers. A Thor one where Thor is with his daughter Love, right? Is that her name?
I can't remember. But also he's all serious and mopey, and I'm like,
he's got short hair, but he's praying to Odin for strength to fight Doom, presumably,
or something, or just to be a good father, whatever.
Thor's a little more serious this time around.
Yawn.
And then there's the trailer that came out this week, featuring some really old X-Men.
Some super old X-Men. only 3 of
So
them, right? No, 4. No, 5. Nightcrawler and Beast are in the shot for like one shot, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it showed 5 X-Men.
Um,
Mostly,
Professor X, Ian McKellen, and Patrick Stewart look fucking old. I'm sorry.
they look so old, man. They look so old.
Professor X isn't old, right?
I mean, he's older than all of them, but
But he's not like a senior.
I mean, you got to remember, like we learned that what's his name? I was gonna say Ewan McGregor, but who's the guy who played him in the prequels, the Days of Future Past and stuff like that?
James
McAvoy. Yeah, that guy is not much older than like freaking J Law, right?
No.
So like, yeah, I don't think he's supposed to be a senior citizen, but we this is the bed we made a long time ago, and we're
I mean I buy it for Magneto because he has the Holocaust armor. And sorry, that's a bad phrase. Like he's tied to a very specific point in time. So we move away from that time,
you said, "Wow, okay, all right, cool."
As we move away from that event in time, the age more or less tracks.
Sure. But also Magneto has like his powers slow his aging.
Sure.
Like Professor X is not so much. But anyways, like I don't even understand why Professor X would end up in a body that old after he hijacked somebody else's body at the end of the third movie. But I guess the third movie's not canon anymore, right?
Oh, that's true. I guess it's like a Wonder Woman situation where he's like projecting.
But the third movie's not canon, right? Because of Days of Future Past, right?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Well, we see Magneto and Professor X holding hands, playing a little chess, and then we see a Cyclops on his knees blasting a his optic blast, right? That's what it is. In the air
while wearing as
the,
close to the Jim Lee suit as they were willing to get.
Just no undies.
The undies make a big difference, man.
I'll take what I can get.
They break up that blue.
While there's 2 big robot legs walking around in the background.
Oh, I saw Sentinels in the thing. Maybe the trailer. What's up?
They're walking in the back. You only see their lower torso.
Okay, then maybe the thing I saw was like a supercut where they cut in clips from old movies into it, because they showed the Sentinels in the one I saw.
No,
but they look like the Sentinels from Days of Future Past.
No, these things look huge.
Okay, cool. Well then, yeah, I'll have to go find. This is what happens when you gotta like track down leaked videos. You don't.
Well, there's one more. Well, there's one more next week, and I think that's it.
Probably till the Super Bowl. We've actually invested in the last 5 years. That would be great. Can we get Shang-Chi in a damn trailer? Can we get She-Hulk, Moon Knight?
You'd be lucky to get She-Hulk, Moon Knight, anything at this point.
Can we get Miss Marvel?
The best I can do is Fantastic Four.
Can we get the Eternals? Y'all know.
We don't talk about them anymore.
This is just sad, man. I'm just bummed.
You'll come back around.
Just to be clear, I hated that X-Men trailer. I really did. I just thought this is all too little too late. They all look super old. Cyclops is like, it doesn't look right. It looks like
Cyclops looks bad.
It just looks too pandery, too blue. Like it's, yeah, I don't know. Man.
Also, I think we're building towards Secret Wars, right?
Yeah, I know.
Just if you're gonna do it, let's do it. Sign the blank check. Get Toby back. Get Nicolas Cage back.
Nicolas Cage back.
Get Ben Affleck back. Do it. If we're gonna do it, do it. You know what I mean? Then we can be done with it. We can move on. We all, as a society of the the people who had to witness these bad movies can like sleep. We can rest.
I don't need to heal from those. I was fine with
I
just
don't think I do either. This whole podcast has been our healing of those movies.
yeah,
But
but
there's people who have not done 208 hours of
we've
therapy.
done way more hours than that. More like 400 hours.
400 hours of therapy to get over these movies.
That's fine. I get it. I just want us to move forward rather than backwards, and I feel like that's the problem we're having right now is that I think the studios are seeing the metrics, and audiences are preferring to pay money for the stuff that moves backwards rather than forwards, right?
You just watched say Anaconda reboot.
Well, it wasn't a real reboot though. Like, it was a comedy movie about how stupid that movie was. You know, it's a charming movie. But what I think is true though is that, like, look, we're not allowed to talk about the Eternals anymore. We don't talk. Kumail Nanjiani's been going on podcasts and talking about how screwed he got. He signed a 6-movie deal with Marvel.
And the deal still exists.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna honor it. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
That one's crazy because they regardless of how that movie does, you have Chloe Zhao on retainer.
I know, right?
And it's like, get some pedigree. Speaking of pedigree, you guess who's linked to Blade now for a director?
Wesley Snipes.
No. Jordan Peele is
really
circling in that, and it's a rumor, but his production company kind of like commented on one of the posts, like a little emoji. So might be more real than I think people would think.
I hope that he can play ball and be cool creatively.
I think he can play ball.
I hope he can, because I know that, like, when there's actors, or when there's directors that have very unique visions like he does for his movies, I know that it's jarring when you get confronted by the Disney machine. You know what I mean? Like, and like, I love that Ryan Coogler has navigated that so well, because he really makes the most of it. I love how James Gunn was very diplomatic about that whole experience, even though they fired his ass. You know what I mean? Like, but I do know that, like, the people who did Ant-Man originally, didn't work out so well creatively.
Peyton Reed, yep.
No, not Peyton Reed. Edgar Wright.
Oh yeah,
that's what I meant. Like, so I anytime we get a big name like Jordan Peele, I get a little worried, right? Because, like, Sam Raimi did Multiverse of Madness, and it didn't really feel like a Sam Raimi movie in a lot of ways,
Yeah.
But I'll be cautiously optimistic, because I do love Jordan Peele's movies. I really do.
I think it'll come down to if they use his production company in any capacity. They used Raimi's, didn't they?
I think they did. Yeah. Yeah.
But then you're getting that's different money than director money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For sure.
So it greases the wheels on everyone involved to play nice with each other when you bring in those parameters.
But they also don't like sharing money too. What?
When you're sharing parts of what could be $1 billion, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I know you think it's fine. I don't know that they think it's fine, but it's cool. Let's be optimistic for now about that. I think that sounds cool.
Last bit of news announced today. Another Marvel Rivals update. They are adding a new skin to Loki, which is a Lady Loki skin.
Okay.
And it's not just a reskin.
Yeah, they're doing a voice, right? New voice.
It's a voice, entirely new animations. Same power sets, so they'll play the same, but it'll be as if it's the Lady Loki. That's kind of cool.
They did that back in the day in Marvel Universe Online, because it was just what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted a Lady Loki.
Make him a girl.
Pretty much, yeah. So that's cool. I mean, for as goonery as Marvel Rivals is, I wouldn't be surprised if they find a way to make a female version of every character in that game. Have you seen the Savage Land Rogue?
In that game? Yeah.
Yeah. That is nuts, man. That is nuts.
Yeah, they're doing some things over there.
They're doing some things. For sure. But yeah, it's cool. You got any other news?
That's it.
Ooh, that's rough.
We're done with
So
toys.
before we move on to this, I just want to take stock for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And like really quick, just think about like what do we have coming in the next year, and then if we want to briefly reflect on what were the best things that came out of this year, as far as your opinion goes. You know,
In like a Marvel capacity?
I think in any pop culture, anything that would play at Comic-Con, I guess. How about that?
Well, let's take stock. Let's take stock of Marvel first, real quick.
Okay, Marvel. We got Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. We had Captain America.
We had Captain America.
We had Thunderbolts.
We had Thunderbolts. We had Ironheart.
We had Ironheart.
What If. We had Marvel Zombies.
Marvel Zombies. What If Marvel Zombies? Sorry.
No, we had What If and Marvel Zombies.
Oh.
We had the last season. The last season of What If was this year.
Oh, you're right. It was the end of the year.
Oh, you know what? It might have been right before the new year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been exactly a year ago. Yeah. The zombies for sure.
Yeah.
And was Daredevil this year? Daredevil was this year.
Daredevil was this year. Yeah, January. Yep.
Yeah.
I think a slightly above average year on the Marvel front.
Slightly above average? I don't know, man.
You can say
I feel like slightly above average quantity. I wouldn't say quality. I do like Daredevil. I honestly, for me, Superman is the winner. I love Superman and I love Peacemaker. Those were excellent as far as I'm concerned.
I think I liked...
Is that a little blasphemous on the show?
I don't think so. Man, if Peacemaker would have stuck that landing, that would show.
I know, but it still was a masterful performance by John Cena. It really was.
I think John Cena had a good year this year.
I think he had a good year. Yeah. But I'm talking specifically in the realm of DC. I think he was.
I don't think Superman's like the greatest thing ever. I think it's a good movie.
Do you like Superman less than Fantastic Four?
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I really can't stand watching that Fantastic Four movie. The more I watch it, I've seen it 3 times now, and each time I watch it, I dislike it more. It just bores me so much, that movie. I can't with it. I'd rather watch Thunderbolts. I'd rather watch Captain America.
I like Captain America. I think it's above average. Like, honestly, which again, it'll be interesting to see what the balance is for Doomsday. Right? You have this great new cast of characters, toys to play with, and yet we're kind of going back to the old stuff.
I'm not trying to get salty on this. I'm just trying to like review what we got this year. It was a lot of content for sure. In the chat, feel free to let us know if we missed anything. But like, I can't think of any. Oh, we got Spider-Man TV show cartoon.
Yeah, that's a good spot. That's a high spot.
I enjoyed the cartoon. It was pretty good. It had a great intro song. Yeah,
doing something a little different.
Yeah, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. That one was good. I like that one. Yeah. I think we got The Boys. We got Gen V also.
I have not watched any Gen V.
I think we got another season of Invincible this year.
We did get Invincible.
Okay. All right. or at least the second half of the season was this year.
Yes.
I think it took a break in December, right? Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is a pretty good year. This is pretty good. I like it. I like it. Did we get any Marvel specials on Marvel Studios Presents?
No, but we're getting a Punisher one.
We are getting a Punisher. That's true. Yes. Yeah.
Punisher one.
I would say Daredevil was a shining spot.
But even
Marvel.
those middle 3 episodes of Daredevil were the bank rob scene. I was like,
But it was a fun episode, though. It was a fun episode. It just didn't fit in the narrative of the larger narrative for sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with more. We got a good meal on our table.
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely like, you know, like our friend Travis likes to say, it was like an embarrassment of riches for sure this year. So that's why we can be picky and pick like the ones that we like above all else. So now going forward, what do we got in store for next year?
Movie wise, Doomsday, we got Spider-Man, TV show Wonder Man, we got Daredevil.
Daredevil is coming next year?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
There, I believe, maybe the Vision show at the end of next year.
Okay.
We'll see where that lands.
Is X-Men 97 coming?
X-Men 97.
Oh yeah. That's some good stuff right there.
Man, I feel bad for that show.
I still want it. Even if it's not going to be as good. I still want it. I do. Like, it's okay. I've been tempted to watch the whole season over again. Just because I love it so much.
So good.
I know. What about DC? We got what TV shows? We got Lanterns is coming.
Lanterns and
Supergirl.
What's Wonder Girl? Supergirl.
Supergirl is coming. Yeah. I heard Lanterns has been moved to be like to follow Supergirl. Like like it's going to come out in the summer after Supergirl does. So, but I hear they're putting a lot of effort into that one. They want that one to be a tentpole for the DC universe. So I'm excited. So fingers crossed that no bad acquisitions of Warner Brothers interfere with these things anytime soon. What else do they have on the frontier like for that year?
That's it.
Really?
Oh, actually, you know, side news we forgot to announce. They casted Brainiac.
They did cast Brainiac, and I don't remember who it was that they cast.
It is a TV Lars Edinger.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
So A, it's Brainiac, and B, it's Lars Edinger.
Brainiac for the new Superman movie, right?
The not Superman 2 Superman movie.
Yeah. But we all knew it was Brainiac. Yeah, it's fine. Everybody knew. They were leaking that during Peacemaker.
Who needs to be in the Brainiac versus the DC movie?
Superman.
If it's just Superman, is that okay?
Lex Luthor. I think it's supposed to be a team up movie between Lex and Superman, which is fine because you know it would take the two of them together to beat Brainiac. Yeah, no, I don't need.
He's not like a dark side.
He has been like in the cartoons. He can be a Justice League villain as well. He can be. So we can have Justice League in it, but they're not. But Brainiac is first and foremost a Superman villain.
Okay. I always viewed him as a Justice League villain.
No, he's Superman first, and then Justice League second. But you know, in the same way that Red Skull is Captain America's first, but you know,
that's a little different.
It's not.
I view Red Skull as a Captain America villain.
In the comics, Captain America, like Red Skull's still around in the comics, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or the leader is, you know, a villain of both. Zemo is a villain of the Avengers, but also he's a Captain America villain. You know what I mean? Whatever you want, pick your poison. It's the same idea. Brainiac goes to Superman first. But you can't think of any other shows? I'm just curious, like anything else on the horizon?
No, what do you
what are you most excited for next year? Is it Doomsday?
I mean, it's got to be Doomsday, right?
I mean, I'm more excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was actually you're right. I am more excited for Spider-Man. Spider-Man's a different beast.
Yeah.
What's gonna suck is like if Spider-Man is a better movie, it's like why the fuck isn't Spider-Man in this Doomsday movie?
Oh, we do have Masters of the Universe coming out on Netflix in June. We also have Clayface coming out in September.
I'd be down for Clayface. Clayface is one of my favorite villains.
Other anticipated titles, Brave and the Bold and Armor Wars. Those two are still in.
There's no way Brave and the Bold's coming out next year.
Okay, but Armor Wars, when are we getting that one? Don
The
Cheadle would like to know.
Movie top slash the series slash show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then rumor is that Keanu Reeves is set to return in Constantine 2. No telling if that'll come out next year, though.
I've never seen the first Constantine.
It's a cool movie. It's a very cool movie.
Gotta add it to the list.
Yeah, we can do Constantine.
Is that the one with the baby or the old lady in the diner? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't remember if that is. I do not recall. But there you go. All right. I wanted to chew up some time and also just really reflect on what we got coming in the future in the pipeline, so that way we can plan for other stuff. So like I would happily watch Constantine with you, because as much as Keanu Reeves does not look or sound like John Constantine, it's a cool ass movie. It's a very cool movie. So let's do it. We'll plan for that one. We'll in that week between Spider-Man Far From Home Far From Home and Wonder Man, we're doing Constantine.
Supergirl?
What?
Wait, what?
We have a week between.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of the new Spider-Man movie.
No, I said Far From Home.
I know. I realized it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, we're doing it. It's third week of January, I think we're doing it. Let's go. But all right, let's talk about the thing that we said we'd come here to talk about today.
Let's do it. Oh no. Captain Marvel, 2019's film starring Brie Larson, Sam Jackson, Lashana Lynch, Annette Bening. Who else we got in there?
Ben Mendelsohn, Jude Law.
Lee Pace, Jude Law, Ben Mendelsohn.
You said Annette Bening, right?
Yeah. Yep. Gemma Chan.
Clark Gregg.
Jaimin
Hansu.
Yep.
Jaimin Hansu reprises his role as Korath, the Pursuer. That's pretty funny. I was amused. Yeah. And Lee Pace as Ronan. Yeah, Ronan the Accuser. Yeah. This movie, honestly, because we were supposed to watch it last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually started watching it last week in chunks, like little by little throughout the week or throughout the weekend. And then on Monday, when you told me you can't do it Tuesday because of the thing, you had a prior engagement, I was pretty happy, because I was like, cool, I can take a break from this movie. And I didn't pick it back up until today, when I was like, oh yeah, I have to finish this movie. So I did. And I will tell you the thing that bothers me the most about this movie. There are a lot of different things that could bother me. One, it's a prequel movie that once again resets the power structure of the MCU rearranges it, right? By establishing that, because we've already done this several times now, right? We thought the universe started with Iron Man. Then shortly after that, we found out, well, actually, the Hulk was there too. And also the Hulk is only there because Captain America was there a long, long time ago too. You know what I mean? And then later on in the franchise, then we learned that Ant-Man was actually around during the times when Captain America wasn't available. And I'm like, okay, that's cute, I guess. And now we jump back in time to the 90s and discovered that Captain Marvel was created in that period of time, and she is actually the new strongest person in the universe, right? She's more powerful than anybody we've met before, and she's also the reason that the Avengers are called the Avengers, and she's Nick Fury's first best friend, um, superhero friend, and so like the retconning gets a little tiresome for me, but I won't say that that's my breaking point because like I want to allow this universe to breathe and grow and stuff. And like technically Thor's been around for hundreds and thousands of years, like thousands of years, right? So like that's what we learned in his story too. So like it's okay. Like if people want to keep getting backfilled into the universe, that's fine. I think the thing that bothers me the most about this movie is actually Ben Mendelsohn as Talos because they play him as this evil mustache twirling villain for like the first half of the movie before the reveal is that the people that Carol has been working with, or Veers, which they called her, are actually the bad guys, and the people she's been pursuing are actually the good guys, right? And as soon as it twists, I feel like Talos's character just kind of changes and becomes sympathetic, and it wasn't earned. It didn't feel earned. It felt like, no, you were doing some bad shit in the beginning of the movie, and also like Nick Fury killed one of your guys in his car because like he was trying to kill Nick Fury. You know what I mean? Like there's some weird. I understand the whole idea of the movie is like the lines get blurred in times of war and stuff, but like we just got this war thrown on us right in this movie, like the Kree Skrull War. We had no lead up to it before this, and
You didn't
so
watch Agents of Shield?
yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? And so like I feel like if I'm always saying a movie's only as good as its villain, uh it was kind of annoying for like the villain twist to happen in that way where I assumed that the Kree were going to be bad because they're bad, in the comics and stuff, but I watched it again this past week, I understood that the movie, for anybody who doesn't know the comics, is trying to subvert your expectations, right? By presenting Jude Law's character as the friend. And
Canonically, scrolls are just evil.
canonically in the comics they were, yes, when they first started out, they were super evil aliens that wanted to kill the Fantastic Four. So I get that, but like they're not evil in this universe, right? In this, like, based on the way this plays out. So I don't know. Did that bother you? Was it weird for you?
It wasn't not weird. I think the look of the scrolls is the weird part for me. I'm not on board with it.
Okay.
The choice that they made to have them look the way they look, I'm like, oh, we could have done a little better there. But that aside, I think this movie honestly would work better without the scrolls.
Yeah.
And just have like a different race, because the scrolls to me mean a little bit more.
Especially considering how like we're just never talking about the scrolls again.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, and I
like,
think I mean
Secret Invasion ruined it forever.
yeah, they were
right?
set up to be something entirely different, and then COVID happened, and then Secret Invasion happened, and then
Yeah.
now we're kind of like we're not getting scrolls again. Sorry, guys.
They've gone the way of the Eternals, right? Like they're
like
yeah.
So that's a bummer there. But I think you could have still told the same story just without using them.
Yeah, because there was like multiple MacGuffins, right? Like the main MacGuffin is the Tesseract in this story, right? And so that's fine. We could still learn how Nick Fury and Shield ended up getting their hands on the Tesseract again after I guess Howard Stark gave it to some scientists who wanted to make light speed technology. Whatever, it's fine. It was a very convoluted story, and on top of that, I can be okay with the amnesia narrative, like that, like the
Mhm.
protagonist has amnesia. In fact, that's often that's like the best role playing games ever start with that premise. Is like,
Look, she has no character in this movie.
I know that's the problem, right?
It's sad.
It's really sad, and the saddest part is that we get the most flashbacks of her character at the very end of the movie, and I'm like, that's not when you're supposed to get them, guys. Like, we should have known about these character traits earlier in the
Mhm.
movie, and so yeah, I think narratively, it's this movie is doing a lot of disservice to some awesome characters, right? Like, I think Jude Law is performing the hell out of Jan Rog, given what he's given. I think Carol Danvers, there was probably a character in there, but she wasn't given a character, right? I think she's a way more charming character in Endgame. Like, she understands her character more in Endgame, right? Probably because she filmed that movie first before this one.
Yeah.
uh or at least she understands, maybe she doesn't understand her character more, but yeah, it just she just feels more like she fits in with the rest of the characters in that universe. And then this, I felt like, when I watch this movie every time, and this is, and I've thought this even before I've been into wrestling this year, because I've been into wrestling before in my life too. And there's a term that they use all the time, is putting someone over, right?
Mhm.
And I think the thing you do in an established universe, whether it be wrestling or comic books or superhero movies, whatever, is if you want the audience to like somebody that is unknown, you get some established characters to help legitimize them, right? And I think this movie tried with Nick Fury and Agent Coulson, and I think the Agent Coulson thing would have been cooler if Agents of Shield, the show, didn't also exist. Um,
I didn't mind the. I think for me that part of the movie works. Coulson and Fury stuff because like it.
I'm saying the Coulson stuff would have hit hit the heartstrings more if
Mhm.
this was the first time we'd seen him since he died in Avengers.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That would have been really awesome. But instead, he'd been on TV for like 3 seasons already, playing the same character in a horrible,
Mhm.
uh, horribly low budget version of the MCU.
Like I kind of like the fact that like you kind of see where the role the Tesseract played into getting Shield to be the Shield that we know by the
Yeah,
time the Avengers comes on. Like, okay,
yeah.
they've been doing some crazy shit back here.
So I think the lore benefits more from this movie
Hmm.
than Captain Marvel does,
Yeah.
right? I think
Hmm.
this movie is kind of like a Avengers Age of Ultron, right? Where it sets up a lot of storylines that or fleshes them out in ways that we didn't know, and that's cool. But I really wanted a movie called Captain Marvel to be about a character called Captain Marvel. Like, and I just felt like,
Spurs.
yeah, right. We don't get to know her for like the whole movie, and that makes it really hard to enjoy the movie. Um, we also don't get to know much about her enemies either. Those Kree characters, they're cool looking, but like we don't know crap about them, man. Like, and that's unfortunate because like side note, I used to play the Marvel trading card game, or Marvel and DC trading card game
Hmm.
versus system, right? My
Yeah.
favorite team, or my favorite deck that I used to use back in the day, I had two decks. One was Squadron Supreme. I'll geek out on that when Marvel announces that movie. Good luck with that one. Um, the other one is the Kree. I used a Kree Teen Titans hybrid deck, and it really got me to learn like the names of all of these Kree characters that probably most people my age don't know. And so I was probably more hyped for all the villains that were going to be in this movie than I should have been. But man, were they just under delivered for me, man. Like just so little. And like Ronan didn't even matter to this movie. He's just there to be like, hey, look, it's that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know what I
He's
mean?
that
Like
guy before he got super before the Holy War.
yeah, before the Holy War, exactly. Gemma Chan shines the brightest of all of them outside of Jude Law, which is probably why they're like, hey, would you like to come back? Because they're not going to remember your character. Your character was so insignificant in this movie. You could play a totally different character and most people wouldn't even notice, you know, or most people won't even watch your movie. Like one of the two.
Both can be
But
true.
yeah, both can be true. But like, so Minerva was cool looking, but she wasn't a real character. Bronchar, whatever. Atlas, uh, Solar, Norex. Like, there's so many characters that are just dumb in this movie, and just get. She did once she realizes who she is at the end of the movie. Carol was so OP that none of the fights were even close to fair. She took on the entire Kree armada up in space.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she was just flying through it for fun. She was like, woohoo, you know, just like destroying everything. And so like and then they subvert your expectations with the showdown with Jude Law, because he's like, this is it. I'm so proud of you. Now you just have to prove that you can beat me without using your powers. And then she's like, no, I don't have to prove anything to you. She just blasts him and it's over. And it's cute. I understand that. Like I get the idea that, you know, people are especially like women are constantly being put in a place where like they're being measured up to men and they're being told that you have to prove that you're just as good as a man. And I get that this movie was very heavy-handed with the girl power you know, like motif. Like the all the music in this movie is just like just
Yeah.
hitting you over the head with like, I get it, I'm just a girl. Okay, I understand. We're playing garbage now. We're playing all this stuff, but like it wasn't fun at the end because like she was too powerful for them. Like so I didn't get to have the satisfaction of watching her almost lose. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, she kind of becomes a different force, but it to further, I mean, it they make her all powerful, but then story reasons write her out for of the next 20 years,
yeah,
30 years, because
yes,
had she been there, it would have.
she would have
It's like
broken all the
I
stories,
get
right?
it. Like, sure, she's off doing space shit, but it's also
Yeah.
like, mm,
Like here's my real question. Like I understand that Nick Fury is super motivated to go and find his own team of superheroes. But like at a certain point when a wormhole is opening up above New York City and your own government is deploying nukes to destroy Manhattan, when are you hitting the pager button to call your friend? You know what I mean? Like, is I don't feel like that was so out of the realm of realism to like be like, hey, I really do believe in you guys, but just in case, I'm gonna call my ace in the hole. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and like, wouldn't the Security Council also just be like, "Hey, call that girl"?
I yeah, like there's just weird things because like she's too powerful, right? And
No,
so
I am fine. I'll make it clear. I am fine with their power level in the universe.
right, what I'm saying, what I mean, I'm not complaining about her power level. What I'm saying is she's too powerful for the circumstance, the scenarios that they put her in,
Mhm.
right? And it makes it not fun because you want to watch your hero battling uphill. You
Yeah,
want
well, that's
you
why
want to
she
see.
fights Dar-Ben in the sequel.
I think we're in agreement here.
They
Okay.
don't know what to do with her. Like, look,
They don't know what to do with her, and that's a sad thing. So for me, Captain Marvel's best moment in this entire franchise so far is when she laid hands on Thanos, because that fight was cool, even if it was only for a few seconds. That was an Infinity Gauntlet Thanos, and she was kicking ass. You know what I mean? Oh wait, no, he didn't have the Infinity Gauntlet in that scene. Huh? No, he did. He did have the Infinity Gauntlet. Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He punches her with it. That's why.
Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Like Captain Marvel in the comics is just chilling in space the whole time, right?
Well, there's been several Captain Marvels in the comics, but the Carol one is more often doing a lot of Earth related, like equal parts. You know, like serving on the Avengers, but also going into space and doing stuff with the Guardians or whatever kind of thing. You know, she's
Look,
half and half kind of thing.
It'll be weird. She didn't have a chair in that Doomsday trailer. You know what I mean?
Right? Like, I know, right? Like
I got to be back to this one.
I will say, I do like the second movie better.
I like the second movie more.
Yeah, because we got to know them as characters more. You know what I mean? Like, even though like the Monica Rambeau we meet in this movie is not the same actress that we meet later. We got to meet her in WandaVision and stuff, so it's fine. And same with Miss Marvel. Like, I think again, the problem with that second movie is Skrulls and bad villains. Like, and to your point, like that's the problem I have with watching Captain Marvel movies right now in 2025. At the end of it is that they don't know what to do with her, and so it's a bummer. Like, why is she not teaming up with the Guardians of the Galaxy? Like, put
like that,
her...
or all the other. Well, we're past the point where heroes are fighting their villains in this universe.
Yeah.
All right, so let her fight.
Brainiac.
Let her fight.
I'm kidding.
Let her fight a king, or let her fight Annihilus, right? That'd be shut.
Annihilus is excellent for her. Yes.
Yeah, let her fight some other cool shit in space.
Even though Annihilus is historically a Fantastic Four villain, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He's just a robot, isn't he?
No, he's like an insect man from another dimension. Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, have her
with
fight
mechanical parts. It's like a hybrid kind of thing.
Yeah,
but I just want her to fight a villain that is actually meaningful in the comics. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, dude, but when I was buying my Marvel Legends for this movie before it came out, and I had to like buy my Jan Rog action figure, I was like, this is dumb. Like, this is like F tier of the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even C, D, or E. It's just like, Jan Rog, really, guys? Like,
no sash, damn it.
I know. And then there's that. Then there's the no sash.
I'm looking at the Build-A-Fig. It was Jan. You got two Captain Marvels.
Got a Kree Sentry as the Build-A-Figure.
Kree Sentry,
which is like Sentinels for the Kree.
You got Jan Rog.
I got a Minerva figure.
Gray Gargoyle.
The Minerva figure was actually cool because it was Carol in the green suit, and you could swap the heads and the hands.
Yeah.
So you got two figures out of it. You know, if you wanted Carol or if you wanted Minerva, and she came with the accessories for Minerva with the sniper rifle and the satchel and stuff. Yeah, but I think they only made like alien figures of Minerva and Jan Rog, right? They didn't make the other.
Those are Talos.
No, I'm sorry. I meant the Kree characters.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
The Talos figure is pretty cool. I like the Talos figure. Yeah.
The men did not get.
No, none of the other guys got stuff. Not even Korath got a figure, and that's like his second movie appearance, right, in the MCU. He got done dirty in both the MCU and the DCU.
He doesn't have a legend?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Ronan has like at least one. His figure is pretty cool too. So any case, like it just didn't do anything for me. Like when I was at the store buying the toys, it didn't do anything for me when I was watching the movie because I already had bought the toys, and I'm like, these toys kind of suck. And then it didn't do anything for me all these years later. Watching it again today, it's just like I know that Marvel can do space stories good, and I don't believe that it has to be James Gunn that does it, right? Because I think Thor Ragnarok is a great space adventure. Like it's fun. It's a good movie. I think that the Guardians movies set a high bar for sure, but I believe that there are stories that we can tell in that universe with characters like
Oh, I mean, there
Carol.
has to be, right? There's
Yeah.
so much of the
Everybody wants
universe is in
everybody
space.
wants Nova. Everybody wants a Nova to show up at some point. So
Man, they blew that
we'll,
planet up.
I know, right? Whatever. We'll see. I mean, the Eternals just wasn't the angle that we
Who does
needed.
Nova fight? What is Nova's? Who does he have beef with?
Nova is like the main guy in the Annihilation story, like the Annihilation War, or he's one of the main characters.
There you go.
So
Nova versus and Captain Marvel team up and
yeah,
go fight Annihilus for a couple movies and you're good to go.
that's what's funny about that Cosmic Invasion video game is it's inspired by the story that plays out in the game is inspired by Annihilation, but the characters that are usable in it are more than what there was in the Annihilation storyline. So the whole point of Annihilation actually came out at the same time in the comics as Civil War. And the reason Annihilation existed was to occupy all of the space characters so that the humans on Earth could have this petty civil war that escalated without somebody way wiser and more powerful intervening. You know what I mean? Like
it's like
if it's
the Ragnarok.
yeah, it's like if
Thor
Silver Surfer showed up while American superheroes were doing Civil War, he would have just stopped all of it and been like, "What are you guys doing? Like this is dumb," you know. But so they needed to occupy every single space powerful cosmic character in their own story. So while Civil War is taking place, Annihilus is launching an all-out invasion of space. And so it's funny to see this video game now that is borrowing from that story, but you can play as Captain America or Black Panther or Iron Man or whatever. And I'm like, okay, I get it. It's fine. And most of the battles take place on Earth too, like, which is pretty funny because that's not what happened in the story. But whatever, it's a fun game. It's a beat 'em up. I know you're not going to play it. I think this is the cue that I'm done. I'm done talking about Captain Marvel.
You're done. I'm done.
I do like the post-credit scene with where I mean, they got how many Avengers were in her post-credit scene? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It's like they filmed it all together.
Yeah, it's almost like that, right? Yeah.
I'm done. Next week we watch that movie, Captain Marvel.
No, Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame.
I'm pretty stoked.
Our first show of the new year, episode 209. Can't wait to do it with y'all.
Yeah.
But until then.
Well, thanks for supporting us this year too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you can end it.